just in general, how do you feel after coming through that tough match, getting through the 5-4 game when you served for it, and then bouncing back in the tiebreak?
Yeah, managed to hold on in the second set. I was playing a great match until set 5-4 match point. Decided not to make any first serves, but credit to him, he fought well, put a lot of pressure on me. Um, yeah, definitely made me think about it. But yeah, snuck through in a tiebreaker and managed just to hold my head for 15 more minutes after that.
There are many Aussie legends who were serving volleyers, but it's not something you see every day anymore on tour. You saw it today. What were your thoughts on his game, and how did you prepare for that?
Yeah, it's tough. You don't see that anymore. Two first serves, chip charging, serve volley first and second serves, and to top it off, we're playing on grass, so it makes it a bit of a nightmare sometimes. But yeah, interesting style of play. It's never easy to play against. But yeah, I've been playing solid all week and managed to play another solid match today.
You mentioned earlier this week that you grew up playing on synthetic grass, and you've had two semifinals in the past on grass. Now you're in the semifinal here, but here in Newport, obviously the grass has changed this year. I can't remember if you've already spoken about this, but have you noticed differences in the grass from your previous appearances here, and does it fit your game a little better now?
Yeah, used to play on synthetic grass. It's probably the closest thing to grass. There's nothing really that replicates grass. It's synthetic grass is kind of like clay as well. You can slide. It's just a lot faster. Um, but it's definitely a lot quicker. So yeah, grew up playing on that, so I feel comfortable. Um, yeah, in the past the courts weren't the best. I'll say that, but now they're really nice. Even the practice courts and the other two match courts, center court, they're all playing really true. So it's good to see. You see lots of long rallies this week. Yeah, so that's just a credit to how good the grass courts are.
Okay, I think we'll just end with this actually, and you can admit her if you want. Yeah, that's fine. I'll tell her. Nina, you're in for the interview. If you have a couple quick questions, I already asked Jordan about coming back from the 5-4 game and winning in the tiebreak, and but I'll let you go from there if you have a couple more.
Excellent. I do. What are your thoughts on having to play an American in front of an American crowd now that crowds are back?
Yeah, that was tough today. Yeah, at Wimbledon and even Mallorca the week before. Mallorca's in Spain, obviously playing at Wimbledon in England, and managed to have a lot of support, which I was very thankful for. And then towards the end of that match, playing an American today, yeah, you could definitely hear them getting right behind him. But um, it's good. At least a crowd is there. It makes it much more enjoyable, and can fire some people up. And I just enjoy being in a competitive atmosphere. But I think tomorrow will even be more so behind um, Jensen tomorrow.
Definitely. And but you mentioned on the interview with Blair, you very briefly said that you love grass more than clay. But like, what exactly is it about grass? You've made all your deep runs on grass. The courts here are a little different than Wimbledon. You just came from Wimbledon. Like, what is it about grass that suits you?
I don't think guys move as well on yeah, I don't think they move as well as on grass as they do clay. Yeah, it's a unique surface, so movement's probably the toughest thing about playing on grass. Sure, everybody can, you know, hit the ball clean and strike the ball well, but if you don't move that well on grass, it can be a big problem. And I'd say that's probably the best part of my game is my movement, because it's certainly not anything to do with my ground strokes or serve or anything that I blast people off the court with. So hanging in points and using shots that you usually wouldn't use on clay or hardcore, whether it be a slice forehand or short slices. You just don't see that anymore. But it's probably the only surface you can do it on is grass now.
It's been a crazy year, and now we're back with fans. So it feels like everything is back to normal. But how important is having match play, consistent prize money for pros like yourself and pros ranked lower?
Yeah, it's great. We were struggling there for a while last year. John Millman won his first tour event. It was a 250 in Kazakhstan, and he probably got paid 13,000 US dollars before tax. So yeah, it's just unheard of. It's never happened before. If you win a 250, it's around probably between 80 and 100 grand. So to win it for 13 last year is a little bit disappointing, but at least we were playing, and now it's it's going in the direction it should be again. So it's it's enjoyable, and we're playing for a lot more, and I'm thankful for that.
Do you have any added pressure for yourself going into this semifinal? It's your first one since I think 2019. Do you feel any different, or is it just another match?
Sure, there's always pressure. I mean, if a tennis player says there's no pressure, they're lying through their teeth. Obviously, I'm older than him. I'm ranked higher. I've had more experience, so for sure he's probably the underdog. But in my eyes, I don't see it that way. I see every tennis match is a 50-50 bet. He's played great tennis this week. I've played some good tennis as well, and it's just two good tennis players having a crack at a semi-final. And it's the beauty of tennis. Anybody can beat anybody. So it's anybody's game tomorrow.
Definitely looking forward to it. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. Thanks, Dina.
Cheers.